Hello friends, this is DMC and this is my quick review of Marks and Spencer's Honduran ground coffee, and this says new on the front of the pack, and it also says single origin. It says well balanced with fresh bright acidity and coconuts. It's 100% Arabica, this coffee, and it's a strength number 4. It's quite confusing actually with these packs, because some of them put number 4 strength and some of them put number 4 roast, so it really is make your mind up with these. Make your own mind up with these, whether they actually mean strength of the coffee or strength of the roast. Anyway, I digress. On the side of the pack it says Honduras is known for the quality of its washed Arabica. This impeccably balanced fair trade coffee shows why. Its supremely well-rounded flavour profile plays a fresh spark of bright acidity against the sweet seductive tones of milk chocolate and cocoa. And there on the side of the pack it says rich roast number 4, so rich roast number 4 or strength number 4, make your own mind up. Not much else on the back of the pack, it just says Honduran ground coffee, and then it's got serving suggestions, fair trade, foreign languages, and this was I think it was £3.20 for 227 grams, this one. And the best before date is January 2018, so round about a year to go on the best before date on this one. That's all it says on the pack. If we take a look at the ground coffee, it's quite a light colour, this one, quite coarsely ground. It's quite orangey in colour as well, if I can get the camera to focus. There we go. It doesn't quite show the orange, the orangeness in this coffee. Yeah, when you open the pack, the ground coffee, it's got a very strong earthy smell to this one, and then it's got a slight chocolatey finish to the smell. But yeah, it is a very strong smell, but I associated it with a earthy smell, but yeah, it's just a really strong smell to this one. Right, so the first drink I had of this one, it was a double strength espresso coffee, and I didn't really like it. It really, that earthy taste really comes out when you do this strong. When I went down to a single espresso in me coffees, it was a little bit too weak, so I had to sort of find a balance with this one. The only thing I'll say is it's a little bit bland. It's got that milk chocolate taste to it, but it's got no bitterness to this one really. It's got a slight fruitiness I noticed as well, maybe a slight black currancy sort of taste to this one, but it's a really well balanced drink, this one. There's no sharp edges to this coffee. It's just a really well balanced, nicely rounded coffee. As I say, there's no sharp edges to this one like some coffees where you really get a real sort of standout taste or flavour with the coffee, but with this one it's just a nicely rounded coffee. The only thing I did notice with it is it mentions bright acidity on the pack, and I noticed that after I'd finished a cup of this, I'd get that quite an acidic taste on my tongue afterwards. It's a bit like a bit of a acidic aftertaste to this one. So yeah, I have reviewed a few of the Marks and Spencer's coffees recently, and I'd put this down at the bottom of the my list of favourites. Like I say, it's a perfectly fine cup of coffee. It's a perfectly fine coffee, this one, but it's not my taste really. But if you like your coffee as a well balanced, nicely rounded coffee, this will be one for you. Anyone who's tried this coffee, if you'd like to give me your opinions in the comment section below, and if you found this video of interest, if you'd like to give it a like, and if you'd like to see more coffee reviews in the future, subscribe to my channel. I'd just like to give a quick thanks to all my subscribers. I think I've passed 35, the big 35 now. So yeah, I'd just like to say thank you to all my subscribers. There's no real chronological order to my videos, as they're just flat out reviews of coffee. So yeah, just a quick thank you to all my subscribers. Thanks for listening. Bye for now. Yeah.